Hey, crypto family. I'm Nemesis with the Crypto Brothers. And this one I kind of I keep chuckling every time I see this kind of stuff. I mean, hackers are going to try to do their thing, which is exploiting whatever it is. Whether it be taking information off of your personal computer, trying to take something from the big corporations like credit card information, or just trying to implement malware onto your devices that are mining Monero. Just like this. Malware posing as flash update mines Monero. You just gotta be careful of what you're downloading. You just can't just click and think that you're all safe these days. These hacker groups, they know how to make it look good enough that if you just take a quick glance at it, you're probably going to overlook it if you don't know what you're looking for. Let's dive into this one. Crypto mining has become very common these days for hackers to earn a handsome income while putting a person's device at risk. Yep, because they're going to sit there and they ramp it up as far as it'll go to mine as much as they can in a very short amount of time. They do not care what they're doing to your device. This is true. But at the same time, it only goes to a point. So, I mean, if you're using like if it does it to your cell phone, it really heats it up bad. But if it happens to do it on your computer, it's more of an annoyance to your computer than it is really doing harm. So it's just more or less recognizing that you have it on your computer, I guess, at that point. Otherwise, making sure that you got a good defense to make sure that this stuff doesn't happen. There are apps out there that do detect mining software and stuff like that. So, and I do use a few of them. Like the one that I use is, what is it? Hive Blocker. And if I go up onto a website that has a mining, a malicious miner in the background, it won't even boot it up. So, even I use stuff like that just to make sure that I'm not going on the bad sites. So, where was I? So, slowing down the computers. And that's the annoyance, raising electric bills, yep, because you're paying for it, not them. And other issues are caused because of hackers has infiltrated a computer through malicious link or software. A new type of crypto mining malware was found recently that was posing as an Adobe Flash update. Once installed, it pushes a Monero cryptocurrency miner onto the computer, handing its owners an increased electric bill while the hackers enjoyed the riches. Now this only it really does, it depends on what hacker their program that they're using. Some are going to try to mine at all times, some are only mining while it's idle, so you're less likely to use it. So if like you wiggle your mouse, hit the space bar, it stops mining immediately. As soon as you start looking for it, it stops mining. That flash update, it's fake. Unit 42, the threat intelligence team at Palo Alto Networks identified new malware that started to appear in August. It looks like a typical flash update from the official Adobe installer and fools its user into believing that it's downloading a genuine update. Once done, the XM rig crypto miner, which is used to mine Monero, a privacy coin very commonly associated with the dark web, yes and no, starts eating away at the computer's resources. Interestingly, the malware also updates the victim's Flash player to the latest version, giving it a more authentic appeal. Victims are less likely to identify it as an unusual activity, as the fake update works fine while the miner is running in the background. The researcher notes that the Windows computer would issue a warning before running the download file update. Therefore, the users must proactively remove the file immediately from the computer. In a previous report, Unit 42 suggests that 5% of Monero in circulation has been mined through malicious activities. Other security firms, McAfee, have noticed that the illegal crypto mining has increased by 629% in the first quarter of 2018 alone. And Nvidia says that mining is dead. The researchers first noticed that the malicious activity when found Windows executable files starting with the name Adobe Flash Player that originated from a non-Adobe destinations and a cloud-based server. A common text string helped the researchers find 113 samples of malware since March 2018, two-thirds of which were crypto miners. These remaining samples had at least some characteristics similar to crypto miners. So this is just saying that, you know, you've got to stay frosty out there, basically, as Peter from Decentralized TV would say. I mean, he says it just perfect. You know, it's just stay frosty. You got to make sure that you're getting your stuff from authentic websites. Like up here, I have, you know, CoinHive Blocker. I've got another app called Web of Trust, and it lets me know if I'm going onto a genuine website. I mean, you have to sit there and figure that you got to protect yourself from these people. They're either going to try to steal your money directly, or they're going to have your computers mining money for them and sticking you with a higher electric bill. So with that being said, drop your comments in down below. What's your thoughts on this? I mean, I don't know. I know that pretty much in the future, everything's going to be mining Monero. So if you can try to limit it right now, you're going to be helping it out for the future. So smash that like button for not mining Monero in the future. And hit the subscribe and share notification. Share this with people too. You know, it helps me out in the long run too. So with that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, where'd it go?